When was the first time you saw Tony Romo on the basketball court?
Very first time I saw him play, he was a little bit, Tony was an unskilled kid at that age, at 16, but you could tell that he just was a little bit different than the other kids.
Coach, we've all heard about his basketball exploits at the high school level. So you talk about when you first saw him, where his skill level was. By the time he left the program, what type of advancements had he made in his game, and was he a legitimate, college caliber basketball player?
Yeah, he was very under the radar. His sophomore, junior year, he only averaged about 15 a game, but he was a stat filler. He just kind of did what needed to be done. If he needed to drop 20, he dropped 20. But he was, in terms of just loaded the stats every game. He would have his 6 assists because of his great hands. He would have, or his great eyes. His 5 or 6 steals with his great hands, and then obviously he was just so consistent every game. His senior year is when he turned it up a notch. We did get moved to a bigger conference, and his play had to be increased, and he just took it to a different level. He averaged almost 25 points a game that year, with being again really good in all those other areas against better people. And then he had some people that came in late his senior year. Some of the mid-majors that were interested, but at that time he had already committed to football at the end of his playing in the fall. So they knew that he was committed to Eastern at the time, but I think they're hoping that maybe he would change his mind a little bit. That's where I think he took it to a different level as he progressed into college and beyond, is he took those skills and then he mastered the skills. And those were conversations that I had with him is if you want to be good, you got to get better. So he improved his jump shot. He improved his three-point percentage. He became a better shooter where before he was just a scorer. And he improved on that from his junior to senior year. And then if you see, obviously it's pretty well documented, his progress that he made in the football aspect of it based on his decision that, okay, I want to learn how to throw the football the best I can.
Is there any story or any reference there on Tony on some of the adversity he might have had in his playing career?
Well, I think his adversity started just as kind of a no-name recruit, only going on partial scholarship. Maybe, it started there just, and I think that spring was a springboard for him to say, okay, nothing's going to be given to me. And if you go you go back and look at the conversations that took place, that they weren't even sure at the college level that he could be a college quarterback. So part of the adversity, I think, with people is just deciding that I want to be good at this. I want to excel at this. And Tony was just that person that he was never going to, hit the wall. He was just going to prove it to himself that until I'm told I can't do this, I'm just going to go for it.